Sorry I'm late again, guys. Like I'm trying my best. I've just been not able to sleep. Oh, I think is my Twitch chat not connected? That's weird. Usually it's my YouTube chat that I struggle with. All right, well, let's go and fix that real quick. Sorry, just opening this real quick. I really do need to throw on the starting screen. It's just like, this is so inconsistent. Like, I'll set it up the same exact way every time. I'll make sure it's connected to both platforms. And then sometimes it just won't work for me. Am I on the right scene? Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure I didn't flash my email for you guys. All right, there we go. Not that it would actually be that big of a deal, but I think getting into good habits around that kind of thing is important. There we go. Can't wait to get my PC back so I can listen to some music. Get some funk up in my ears. I've been listening to some funk like crazy. Wait, let me make sure the YouTube stream isn't private again. I have a fear. Okay, it's public this time. Such a goober. Yeah, sorry. I'm a little bit cooked in the brain department right now. Sleep has been still rough. 4 hours last night. I'm not expecting to perform out of my mind today in game, but we'll see. Maybe I do. I performed better than I thought I was going to do yesterday. I think I might just also be playing against slightly worse players, but there were like Eternity players still in my lobbies, so.
They definitely look hostile.
Game is running real weird right now. Audio. What's up, Leafster? How you doing? You're always the first here. Yo, Leafster, you want mod, homie? If you want it, like, the way I treat mod is you can use it however little you want to or however much you want to. But if you just want to be a VIP, that's cool too. It's not a responsibility I'm putting on you, though. You can literally be like, yeah, I want the sword icon next to my name. I just try to give it to people who are here a lot or are doing things for the stream, and you're always here, so. Yeah, you got it, homie. Let me do that right now. How's the grind been? But yeah, don't feel obligated to really do anything with this. You can if you can do as much or as little as you want. That's what I tell people. Is it Leafster02? Okay. Why is it not showing up? Okay, there you are. Okay. It's because you're already a VIP, that's why. There we go. All right, there you go, Leafster. You got a sword next to your name. You've been knighted. Didn't play yesterday. Sister was on the PC. 12 and 3 total. Nice. Yeah, let's do some cloak and dagger. You started playing cloak, right? Like that was your character. You still know how to do that one. As much as I give cloak trouble, my cloak is pretty mediocre. I really shouldn't talk about so much about the characters that are quote unquote easy, because like whenever I load them up, like I struggle. I think that's like unique to me. I don't engage with characters that aren't mechanically engaging, and my brain goes on autopilot way more easily. Like I need something to like sink my teeth in, but I don't really prove my point when I swap to to the Invis woman. Oh, now that they heal, I can do Rocket again. He's smaller. Oh, and we can save these. I've been doing this all wrong. No spaces, I'm guessing? Or too long?
Five, 4, 3.
400 points off Lord on Cloak. You know what? I'm taking the sword away. This was unbeknownst to me. Did I use that word right? I've never used the word unbeknownst. I like using unnecessarily fancy words sometimes. Not like scientific words, but just like stupid like King James version kind of words, you know? Not your fault? I don't know about that. Is that too loud? I feel like that's louder than we normally have it. Oh, it's because my headset's up in volume, that's why. Okay. I'm trying a new trick with the algorithms for YouTube and TikTok. I'm excited about it. I think I saw some pretty good results today, or some promising results with it today, where I just asked ChatGPT, hey, what's the best title I can do? Describe my video to the AI and be like, what's the best for the algorithm right now? And it comes up with a list of options, and then I just like try and make a better version of the options it gives me. So I don't actually use the names it gives me, but like it gives me like the it gives me examples of what a good title would look like for like trends that are happening now. And what I was doing before was just like looking up videos by popular creators, and like just trying to improve upon what they have already titled their stuff, to kind of tell the algorithm I'm making the same stuff. But that one was a little hit or miss, because I sometimes what I was copying was a trend a month ago but no longer relevant in the search algorithm. I'm trying it out. Horrible Vanguard main now? I wish I could give these guys extra health. This might not be my preferred warm up. Oh, an honorable. Why did I read horrible? I'm bad at spelling. Look, there's nothing wrong with being a vanguard player. There's some vanguards, and the same thing with Overwatch. There's some tanks and vanguards in these games that are not honorable, like Orisa. What in this game would be an unhonorable one? I don't think there really is any. Maybe Strange? Not gonna lie. Penny? Oh, it's Penny. Penny is dishonorable. You bring shame to your family. I just forgot she was in the game. Not a Penny player. I'm gonna take Strange off the list. You know, at least you're not playing Penny. So to my Strange mains out there, I apologize. You didn't deserve that. Yeah, you are an honorable Vanguard player. Rocket's on super fast. I haven't done this one in a minute. For warm up. I don't know about Groot. I think Groot is one of the easier tanks. He gets a lot of value by just like anybody can get value on him, but I also think there's some cool things you can do on Groot, and like you do have to put some thought into what you're doing. But like, yeah, he's up there in the shameful vanguards. Groot's definitely one of them. But I would say you could be an honorable Groot player. It's possible. Some of the like funny stuff people do on Groot is actually epic though, like where they box people in. Like there's some big brain things you can do with the walls. And some really funny combos you can do. So I'm not gonna condemn all Groot players. Just most of them. Place both of your walls behind a big ult, then you can build your ult again extremely fast. Behind your ultimate? Or behind just any ultimate? Like with a cloak, it's really good. If you just get like 1 or 2 walls near other people, you can charge ult really fast that way. Groot ult. When does it start charging? I'm curious. All right. Okay, that was a little short. Let's actually get a different character now that I think about it. Let's get just a Groot. And then let's make it to where they spawn fixed. Might be a Loki bug. Okay. I could see that. Yo, Twizzy J, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that a lot. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that might be a Loki bug because I can't gain any ult charge, at least from my walls, until the ult duration ends. But yeah, that sounds like a kind of bug that would happen with like a character like Loki. That would actually be a sick copy if you could get 2 Groot ults. But I feel like most of the time it's just better to get the support ult. If you just have less support ults in your rotation than the enemy team, it can be a little rough. My scrim got canceled last night, so I haven't made a team yet. Still working on that. I'm gonna scrim tonight, I think 7. With the group gameplay as your favorite character. Nice, nice. I just defended Groot players. Leafster here was saying Groot was a dishonorable character. No, we were just testing to see if he could charge ultimate during his ultimate. I actually don't play Groot, unfortunately. I'm not a tree guy, but maybe one day. I've played around with him a little bit. Yeah, I think like maybe we should make like an honorable character tier list. Would you guys be interested in that? We could do that after a game or two when we take a break. That would be actually kind of fun. It's been a minute since I've done a tier list. At first I was kind of doing them just like post content more regularly, but I don't know, I didn't feel like that was my passion. My wasn't what I was into. They have a one above all player, I think.
Science solves problems.
Their emblem's shinier than mine. Groot's gameplay is the most boring thing after Venom. Whoa. Carnarax, that is like the hottest take I've ever seen, and it's kind of more of a steaming stinker than actually a hot take. That's actually rage bait. Like I'm not a huge fan of either of those characters. I don't think they're super engaging for me personally. I think Venom can be, but I mean, there's the way worse characters in this game. He reminds you of Fortnite. I was sucked at building walls in Fortnite. I just was like, this isn't the game for me. I wish it was. Like, I would play the hell out of Fortnite if it wasn't as, like, if the skill floor, like, the problem was it wasn't just skill ceiling. It felt like it was skill floor at a certain point. Like, if you wanted to succeed and get a chicken dinner, it felt like you just needed to be able to build wall, like, forts like crazy. And it was just like an unappealing skill floor. I think it's one of the highest skill floor ceilings in all of shooters. Like, I respect it. I respect people who can do it. I can see why it's fun. I just think it's super inaccessible because, like, it's not the easy to learn, hard to master. It's the hard to learn, harder to master kind of thing. Well, a lot of people think Magneto is boring, but I enjoy playing him. I've enjoyed Mag more than I thought I would enjoy Mag. I do get kind of bored after like 3 games in a row playing him, though.
Any chance you talked to Katie Pride recently, Gene?
I've been traveling the spaceways alone for some time.
I might actually grind more Mag today than Hulk because I do have the tryout. And I want to have at least a second hero in my hero pool.
The battle starts in 5, 4.
We'll see. I just want to play some Hulk right now.
All you need to do is count.
Maybe we'll do like half and half.
Got it?
Be more willing to swap, I think, is probably the... The more's no bubble. Oh, I wanted that. I was so close to getting the counter pin there. He got kind of lucky. The read on that was actually so... I was so close. I feel like I got robbed there, honestly. think the smoke actually kind of saved my life there. Nice. I'm on the Bucky. Bucky can die. I'm on the no more.
I am ready to put on a show.
I'm on original Luna, back on point. Nice. We bubble that. Squid's on the right. No way. Luna top left. Bucky first, Bucky first. Still Bucky, still Bucky. I'm going Luna, bottom left. No freeze. Nice. Good work. That was well thought. Is Invis the brig of this game? In the sense of like a bullshit stun. But like, no, I think the passive healing on brig is like at least half of the problem with her for me. So the fact that the passive healing really is only on like Ultron, and it's not even that much compared to brig. I should have waited till he used the ult part. That's okay, I have my own ult. That's actually so fat, Strange. You are cute. I just didn't want to go in on that, but I got it. I just on the heels. Nice. Yeah, it's like kind of like a harmony orb, right? Like it's not that bad. It's rough if you're like solo diving with Panther or Spidey, but like it's really not that bad if you got just another dive partner where like Brig can keep a whole team up against full dive sometimes. Like I feel like it's actually crazy. And Ultron's ult is nowhere near as good as Rally. I mean, it's good, but Rally's insane. Historically, at least, been very strong.
I am ready to put on a show.
Wait, did Hulk get up? I thought I knocked him off the map. Sorry, I know I haven't looked at chat in a minute, but I feel like this game has been like non-stop action. I'll take a look when I get a chance, guys. I just need to play worse, so I'm in the spawn room a little bit more, you know?
No way. What are you? What?
Well, we traded backlines because you went for them and they went for us, and you didn't kill them and they did kill us.
We've lost. Hey, we've lost like one fight. Like if a mistake happened, it happened. There's no reason to do this right now.
I don't know why.
Let's just let. Yeah, everybody's doing good. Everybody's doing great.
Get that vehicle moving again. Only 60 seconds left.
Play Spidey. Am I not doing good enough? By your standards, overkill.
I am ready to put on a show.
Split off cloak. Never mind, she used fade.
Down to 30 seconds.
Alright, die quick. Just go blade already. Easy.
Wait, you need to die.
I don't have to be.
Let's try this again.
The final 10 seconds.
I can touch.
I don't even get the tool. You need to get touch.
Yeah, I got it.
He got. I fell.
Keep fighting until we have a winner. Us against the world.
I shouldn't have jumped.
We didn't.
There's no way.
You guys gotta stay on.
If I stay on there,
My support would have pushed up 2 feet to get off the fucking cart.
it was a good push.
It looked like we were on. I don't think they got off on purpose. It's not that deep.
We lose there if I don't get off and deal with the people shooting
We were
us
both
from a
coming back
billion
from being
different
dead, by the way.
spots.
We couldn't even make it in time.
Nah, you what?
My strange
Watch
was
the
on
replay.
point.
Watch the replay.
Yo, what's up, Zen? How you doing?
Sitting AFK in the back line as a rocket does.
Ulting them, getting 0 value, then complaining why we didn't win the team fight.
MLG
Really, I
Eater.
got 0 value. I double killed
Burger.
support.
MLG
Before
Burger
battle
champ
team.
here.
You want to go back and watch the replay?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, then do that.
This
See
is
how it's
super
done.
winnable, okay, guys? This is super winnable. I know something probably happened. It really doesn't matter who's right, who's wrong. Let's just lock in and do our best.
Coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
I'm all good. This guy just keeps piping up.
Yeah, I know. Just mute him if you have to. Then you guys are both doing fine.
Happens all the time.
Right. The AFK rocket is doing great.
Rocker, you got a res me
Right.
up?
What?
Call them shit. Yeah, rage bait team. Actually,
It shows
it's
it
okay.
above the health bar.
I'm just trying to win a game real quick, but I mean, if they don't want to win the game, that's they can choose to let me lose to this very mediocre Hulk performance. They might be a great Hulk player, I don't know, but this performance isn't it from them. I know they're ace, but like, I don't know. Phoenix top left. I'm on her.
Against the world.
Nice, that's a great find.
Hit me, man.
I just gotta be all of that one time real quick. Gotta prove I'm Bruce. Mag one, mag one. I just gotta play like me, you know?
Yo, Phoenix 1 HP.
If you rage bait for the rest of the game, I'll sub. I will do a lot for a sub. I won't be toxic for a sub, though.
You were expecting the Hulk.
I will do a lot for a sub, though. Luna can die, Luna can die. Super winnable. I needed to bubble my cloak. I didn't think about that. Boo 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 boo. Alright. I think I'm playing pretty good.
You have to just stop.
I'm doing my job, getting on the supports, turning heads. Ah, that's fine. They all turned for me. That's okay. This has been a force peel kind of game for me, I think. But I've been effective.
Oh my gosh, she's like negative HP.
Oh, nice. Just
I
iron
mean, like, why
heart.
are we even on rocket at this point?
Alright, I was actually gonna swap. Never mind.
I know you went on. There's no
I'll
way you
actually
went
back. Fuck it. By the way, I saw your ult. You tried to solo with Hulk and then got double across the map and died.
What? Dude, I was trying to save our Luna that was getting solo by the whole.
If you guys want to lose the game by arguing, that's fine, I guess. But like, can we not? I would appreciate it if you guys just muted each other and just did not.
We already lost. We already lost.
He's just here to complain.
I know, but like, I still want to win the game, and arguing with this guy and not just muting him is kind of a throw. I mean, we haven't.
No one's arguing, bro. I'm just saying this guy needs to get off the rocket.
Were you born in 1998? Is that why there's 98 in your name?
No shit, dude. Are you retarded?
So you're pushing 30, acting like you're 5, bro. You are.
I'm not-
That's
I'm not
depressing.
How
You're
am I
pushing
acting?
30, brother.
How
Or
am I
3,
acting?
you're 27.
Oh, he. I have actual toddlers on my team.
Oh, one more welcome.
We are playing Rocket into freaking Phoenix, but
That was great, dude. GG.
That's gonna go, by the way.
You're
Hey,
pushing
we
your
just
30
didn't
acting
have
like
to
that.
lose this game. Yeah, you guys just had like a mental diff, honestly. Like, I don't know, man. You
That's
guys
not
are
a mental
both
diff, bro. You guys are
children.
ass.
No, you're
That's
just a child, bro. No one's arguing. Yeah, the all caps, no one's arguing is so freaking funny. Like actual children. That was so winnable. We just didn't have to lose that. I've been working out. Yeah, I tried. I honestly didn't perform great on the defense, like second and third point. I was doing good for all of the attack and then the defense on first, but after that, I think like mental just tilted and people argue and I just couldn't focus up, honestly. But yeah, I did. We could have just like, I don't think we really had a team fight after that though, because we're too busy being children. So whatever. Flex those arms. They're not like crazy yet, but this is the first time I've had any muscle on the arms and it feels good. I was actually able to do 75 full push-ups this morning without going on my knees. And that's the first time I've been able to do that ever. And like, I haven't even gotten close to that before. I got like maybe 60, but I was getting on my knees at like 40. I don't know what it was today, but I was just like, I think I can do some more. And then I was able to. I got some, I got like a kettlebell too. Is that what? Not a kettlebell. Not a kettlebell. What's the big thing you pull? It's like the big ball and like the handle on it. I got one of those. How tall am I? I'm 6'2" on a good day. Make them crash out for the whole game. If you spam 6-7 mustard and mango and a lot of other brain rot like skibbity toilet and comms next game, I'll gift a sub. I actually would do that overkill, but like my brain is feeling kind of not able to just focus on the game right now. But on a day where I'm more focused up, I'll do it for you. That's a kettlebell. Okay. 5'10", nice. Been doing only barbell workouts. Hell yeah. Yeah, I got some. I just got some bigger dumbbells because I was doing 25 pounds for like bicep curls, and I was like, I think I can move up now. So I've been doing it for about 2 months, just like really slow and steady. I do like one exercise. I do like one set of weightlifting, and then I do planks, and then or like push-ups, and then like planks or something like that. And then I just do that every day, and it's like you don't even have to do that much. I just eat like protein on top of that, and it just goes so much further than I thought. My problem at the gym before was I'd always try to like hit the ground running. Like I'd be like day one trying to get like a good hour and a half workout, and it's just like no, by day 2 or 3 of going to the gym, I would be like injured and I couldn't go. Like my back would like, my rib pops out of place in my back, especially when those back muscles get like really tight. And so I would just be like out of commission, and like I would want to go to the gym, but I wouldn't be able to. But by the time I'd recovered, like I was out of the habit of doing it, and it was like hard to get back into it. So I've been seeing success finally with the slow and steady, less is more kind of thing. Same thing with running. What would you do for a gifted sub today? I'd be extra cute. Honestly, you caught me on a bad week. I just have not been sleeping well. Overkill. Usually I'd have the energy to do these kind of things, but like today I'm wiped. I got 4 hours of sleep. I was able to get a 20-minute nap in. But that was about it. I'm on that insomnia week trying to quit THC. Don't recommend starting if you don't want to. I mean, it's like not horrible. I think it's different for different people. It can be helpful for different people, but for me, it just was not helpful. Very, very unhelpful, and like cutting it out of my life has been. It's been a process. I'm on that insomnia and night sweats week. It's awful. Waking up just drenched in your own sweat and being like, oh, I got to take a shower in the middle of the night. It's the worst. Up to 180? That's crazy. Bro, Maz, I don't know. I gave you mod twice. And both times I instantly regretted it, homie. I know you're gonna do some completely unhinged stuff as soon as I give that to you. We're not gonna do that again. But yo, hit me up on another week when I'm feeling energized. I'll put in some work for those subs if you guys still want to do it. I want to work for. I want to give you guys. If I'm gonna do some brain rot and VC for a gifted sub, I want to do it with full energy. I'm a changed man.
Who do you think you want to be today?
Science solves problems.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this?
For a
bench?
weekend, you'll not troll. Is that you good, Mud, or is that you good mood? I'm feeling good. Like, I'm not feeling good physically, but emotionally, I'm in a really good place. I had I'll have to tell you guys about it later, but I had some very cool stuff happen in my life. It's just not it hasn't happened yet. It might not happen, so that's why I'm not gonna say anything, but I'll tell you guys one day. Smile with my teeth out for a whole game, please.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
I'll try. I did brush my teeth, so they're not super gross. I can do that. How weird does it look? I feel like it doesn't even look that weird. You were like, he's British. He's about to get rolled. But I got the American half of my genes, or Irish? No, that's still British. Trying to think of all the parts I am. Whatever part isn't British, that's what I got my teeth genes from.
Stay strong.
I think it might be just England with that. With the weak teeth game, it might not be all of the islands.
You'll soon find time is meaningless in the afterlife. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2.
I chipped this tooth when I was in 8th grade because I was going down a hill in my Heelys. It was my first day with the Heelys again. I was like 14. I had some like when I was like 10, but then gave them up or grew out of them, and then was like, oh, that's some kid stuff. And then I turned 14 and was like, actually, Heelys were fun as fuck. My bad. Was like, I'm just gonna send it down this hill. First day, hit a crack, just absolutely slid on my face. I gotta grab a pack. I could have just jumped back to spawn. Yeah. I am feeding. My the tooth then became a later problem like 2 months later. My sister did a handstand because she was a gymnast, and I was walking by and she put her heel into my chin and the tooth pierced my lip, and that's why I have this like kind of like fat lip right here. It was pretty gnarly, like most of my lip was hanging off of my face. Not most, but a good a chunk. More than what I wanted. I gotta get in there.
There they are. There's still a chance to stop them. Take a look behind.
I gotta focus so much on like my not letting my face relax. This is harder than I thought it was gonna be. Ow, that was fun. That was the Hulk experience. Holy shit. We can do that after this game. Heelys are goated.
See them? Right there.
I might swap the mag here.
Might be a good time to stop them.
I'm not doing anything on this character. We'll see. This point's a little bit good for the first corner. My Groot fucking me up. I'm shooting into one top right. This takes some face muscles that I don't use too often. I'm a lip smiler, not a tooth one. I'm gonna get like a strong muscle. Whatever's here is kind of tight. It's gonna be strong as fuck. Hard to talk too. I get forced.
I am ready to put on a show.
Oh, this is so much. I'm 36 HP. Ah, sweet, sweet healing. Saying things is so hard like this too. I thought she was diamond form.
I am ready to put on a show.
There it is. That was close.
The final 10 seconds. A nice deep freeze. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
My face is actually struggling with this quite a bit now. Nice. Can I rest my face in between rounds here?
0, 2, 2.
Enthusiastic snoo victim, you like that one?
Including which side you're on.
Yo, Loki, I want you to know when you died to that hella cool. Last
Science
point, I
solves
just got my when you
problems.
died. I don't want you thinking I fucking late, my bad. I just got it.
Do a grump real quick, relax the muscles. Yeah, this actually takes a lot more like stamina for my face muscles than I was expecting. I need, once this timer's done, does that sound fair?
Round 2, go!
Hulk and I, we
Halfway there? Yeah, if I lose quicker, I'll be done quicker.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. No one escapes hell.
It's like the parting my lips to show my teeth that's the hard part. Kind of looked like you were trying to poop yourself. That's exactly what Overkill wanted. All right. I'm glad I gave him his money's worth.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
All right. I'm just going to swap the mag real quick.
A nice deep
I want to get more mag time in anyway. That's big. They're gonna res. We gotta walk forward before they set it up. Nice. MLO. Nest. Nice. Yeah, bubble. My aim is like not actually ass now on mag. I'm happy. You smile when pooping too. It is usually a pleasant sensation. And it's either kind of pleasant or kind of horrible, you know? Never like just it's never not an experience, you know? I've never had a neutral. Invis. Wait, we doubles up?
My bad, Loki, I did not reload.
I'm kind of, it's kind of crazy I live there. My supports got me out. I was not expecting to live. Strangely, I look for an ult here. I want her to like be aggressive. Get the amp. Big. Nice. You guys are testing this focus today. My target priority needs some work.
That's how like it's combined is.
After shower poops are the worst. Yeah, actually. Can't get a solid wipe with some friction. Infinite wipers every time. That's why I have a bidet. Amp, amp. I tried. Yeah, good try. I could have swapped back to Hulk. Honestly, most of my focus was being taken by this. Like, actually, like 90% of my focus was that. Oh my god, my mouth feels so bad. That was actually like a workout. Asgard turd cyst. It's a skill learned from college. Waffle stomper. Mid-shower poops the old waffle stomp. There's a Jake and Amir about that where they're on like a 4Z kind of date. It's either a double date or a foursome, I can't remember. But the guy's like completely naked, walks over to Jake, or Jake is naked, I can't remember. And they're like, we have a date in like 2 minutes, dude. Thank you so much, Overkill, for the gift. Appreciate it. Well worth it. But yeah, he walks over to his friend. He's completely naked. He's like, we have a date in like 2 minutes, dude. He's like, it's okay, I can shit, shower, and shave in under 30 seconds. And then like he goes to the bathroom or whatever. 2 minutes passes and he comes back just like so panicked. There's like, if I remember correctly, his face is bleeding a little bit. He's not dressed well. And he's like, everything went wrong. I shit in the shower, and then I just had to waffle stomp it down, and I put shaving cream on my teeth, and just a really funny bit. Honestly, not a great Jake and Amir episode, but a good like one-liner. Thanks. Oh, yeah, Overkill, it's good to see you here, homie. I hope things are going well for you too. Wizards with Guns has actually surpassed Jake and Amir for me. I think so. Like, I have to look at Jake and Amir in the context of the time. Like, it actually doesn't hold up that well today. There's some amazing lines, some amazing moments, but like a full episode other than like a select few doesn't really hit from start to finish. But we're talking like pretty early YouTube sketch comedy there. And for the time, it was really, really good, really solid. I think there's like 700 episodes. I mean, that's like insane. But yeah, I think Wizards with Guns is a higher quality and more, they're like actual film students, and like, I think, and they just know timing. Like they probably were inspired by things like Jake and Amir. So it's tough to compare things like that. It's like comparing Jordan to LeBron, you know? It's like one came before the other. They didn't play against each other, really. Butt chugging is gold. Oh, shoot. I forgot to do the tier list, Leafster. My bad. I was reminiscing about Jake and Amir. It was a college humor, just like sketch comedy bit.
Do you think you want to be today?
Yeah, Wizards with Guns is goated.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
Yeah, the butt chugging list is pretty fantastic from Jake and Amir. Definitely, that one's just a banger that holds up. It's gross though. Yo, Magma, what's good? How you doing? Yeah. Yeah, Magma, it does. I totally expected to not see you for a couple of months, and that's okay. And always remember, you could show up to no more streams ever again. You were here for my hardest time in this, and like, that means so much to me. So
Top-notch team to win this one.
don't ever feel weird about not being here. You got me through the hardest part of streaming, and it means a lot. Wouldn't be doing this right now if it wasn't for you. How's the girlfriend life? You guys playing some fun games together, doing some fun stuff together? Nice. I remember those first couple months dating Jenna and stuff like that, and everything's just butterflies and rainbows, and it's great. She's had you on the roadblocks. Let's go. Doesn't you know, if you enjoy it, I'm glad, but I don't know, it seems like not exactly your game, but you know, it's good to find a game that you know she likes and try some new things too. Am I right on that, or are you about it? I haven't. I guess Roblox is like more of a collection of games, so I'm sure there's game modes in there that you would enjoy. It's fun, nice. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, I haven't given that one a go yet, but I probably will one day. Ow. I didn't see the ammo there. I got res. Whoa, this is a Lyco res spot right there. Man, I'm just not seeing things right now. Like my eyes just aren't doing it. I might go on the mag account if I can't lock in this game, because like I think today's just not my day. I just feel like I'm so sluggish and unaware. I'll catch up on chat here, but I've been throwing my games. I gotta lock in real quick. My God, so much damage. Maybe it's just better I play mag. Semi-pro is not like, I don't know if semi-pro is what I would say. I'd say tier 3, tier 4. You know, they placed top 32 MRC. I don't know what tier that is. I don't even know if I'll make it. But it's a start, you know. I'm excited for it. I'm just happy to get to be on a team. That would be cool. I don't even need them to be placing high. I mean, I'd like that, but oof. Beer League, yes, exactly. That's how you should describe it. We're playing Beer League Marvel Rivals. You got it. But yeah, I'm super excited for it. I wasn't trying to diminish it for myself. It's just, it's not that, I haven't made it to the Overwatch League, you know? One day. Dude, OWCS pays way less than Overwatch League, from what I'm hearing. It's like, you gotta work another full-time job. But most of them are streamers too, so like, that's their full-time job. I guess it works. Iron half. You got your grade for the year? Hell yeah. You won an award? That's insane, dude. Nice. Or an award for perseverance. Hey, it's an award. That's a good... probably the best reward, man. Like, I know the joke, like, oh man, you stuck in there, but like, that's probably the most important quality you can have, and they don't just give that to anybody to make them feel good about themselves, you know. Like, that's a meaningful thing. Probably the best award, even if it doesn't, even if it's not the sexiest of them, you know? Phoenix on point.
I am ready to put on a show.
Oh my. I'm dead. I'm cooked. Yeah, my brain's not here today, guys. I should probably just put down the main for the week and catch up on some sleep, honestly, before I try to play here, because I'm just not with it right now. This is winnable. We just gotta put in some work, though. But like, I'm just incapable of parsing visual clutter right now. I'm learning to accept my bad days and just go to the other account when I can't get it together. Yep, Jaru, I did. I tried to sleep as much as I could. Like, I'll lay down in bed and like close my eyes for as long as possible and just like not fall asleep, and then I'll get up and start doing stuff and I'm just tired. It sucks. Just been the insomnia week for me. Hopefully it's only a week.
The battle starts in 5, 4,
It's been a while since it's been this bad.
1.
That is one of the things I've improved on most in my life is insomnia. And I'm not even that great at getting enough sleep. People give me advice about it sometimes, and I'm like, I am the most disciplined person about this that you will ever know, because I have to be, or else, like, unless I'm asking for advice. I hate when people give me the sleep advice. Because like I've tried so hard over my life to get better at it, and I have, and I still suck at it, but it's so much better than what it was. Phoenix, good night. Bro,
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
I need us to like actually be aggressive there. Jaru, it's okay, it's okay. I understand. I've given the advice. And yeah, I have tried melatonin. It does work. I should probably give it a go, honestly. Again. I found, like, what supplements was I taking? It was ashwagandha and... What was the other one, Jenna? Do you remember? Oh, it started with an M. Was it magnesium? Yeah, I think it was magnesium. That helped. Probably needed to save ball. There's a... I don't know. That's fine. I gotta use it, right? It's still a losable fight. I'm not gonna overthink it. Going back to Australia for a month? Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Enjoy that. What are you excited to do there? When's the last time you've been? You taking the girlfriend? Going on a little vacation together? Or are you going with family?
I am ready to put on a show.
Austin, Texas? Oh, never mind then. Don't take her there. Now, Austin's actually kind of cool. Out of the places in Texas. I haven't been, but I've heard about it, and it sounds actually kind of awesome in some ways. They're the Portland of Texas.
Perfect one.
Oh, nice TP. Just going to see family and friends. Okay, nice. Have fun. I'm excited for you. Magma 6-4 confirmed.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Shooting Luna. Luna half. Luna low. Oh, we already used CP. Yeah, GG.
Final score 1-2-2. Well, you can't expect to
Box a kangaroo for me? Yeah, they're super friendly and non-territorial. You should absolutely walk up to a kangaroo. They're just as friendly as they are on the cereal boxes. Alright, I'm gonna go to the other account. This is just not. I can't think. All I can do right now is mechanical practice because my. I don't know if you guys have this, but like when you can't focus and you just can't like see shit. That's where I'm at right now. I used to like play through the frustration and was. Oh, Leafster's list. Thank you. Yeah, let me do that real quick. Thank you, Jenna, for the reminder. Was it dishonorable heroes? All right, most dishonorable rivals heroes. Let me pull up tier list creator. I'll get some lo-fi for us too. Let me add a bit of text here. Impact. 1 second, guys. Let me just focus up and get this text here. Honorable. Who's like the most honorable character you guys know? Like just in anything. Who's like the most honorable? Who's the coolest dude in any story you've ever heard? Is it Dumbledore? No, it's not Dumbledore. Cap? I think Cap. No, I don't think so. I'm thinking of like a legendary does something crazy cool. I can usually think of these examples myself, but I'm struggling to recall anything. Count Dooku? Count Doobie, actually. Took one for the team. True. Kangaroo from Kangaroo Jack. All right. Very based. Legendary. Reinhardt. But he had a bad moment. He had a bad unhonorable moment, but I guess does that make him more honorable? Okay, yeah, that kind of does, because he learned, and then he dedicated his life to being different. You know, I'm gonna put him over Kangaroo Jack, who's like kind of poopy. Who are the poopy people? You can't judge people off their worst moment. Master Chief? I don't know. So he's tough because, like, I think he himself is operating on his, like, on strong convictions and, like, beliefs, but he's also been, like, insanely brainwashed for evil. Loki, oh yeah, Loki's actually the bottom. Helga from Hey Arnold. I mean, icon of slightly dishonorable, honestly. Have I watched Andor? Not yet. I've been meaning to give it a watch, though. It's been tough for me to get behind Star Wars stuff recently, because, like, what the fuck just happened? That was weird. But yeah, it's been tough for me to get behind Star Wars stuff recently. I love Star Wars, but I am just so exhausted of everything surrounding the Skywalker saga. And, like, that's all they make. And it's... I know they've created good stuff, but I'm like, this is just the same time period in a universe with tens of thousands of years of stories. And we're staying in the same, like, 70 years. Oh yeah, let's get some, like, lo-fi jams so we get a vibe to the tier list. I feel like it's necessary for me. You guys are gonna have to help me out because the sleep deprivation, I might need some help. Adam Warlock. I think he's pretty based. Adam is highest tier immediately. He's literally the perfect being. I feel like you're playing like a character with one of the worst support ultimates in the game, unfortunately. But there is that kind of shitty stuff that Adam Warlock can do when you're like diving him and he can use like all his cooldowns and just survive forever. So I feel like there's an anti-dive Adam goblin out there that's really weighing Adam down from Count Doobie tier. Perfect physical being, not emotionally honorable. Yeah, maybe not the best character. We're talking not about the lore character. We're talking about people who play the character. Let me turn the music down just a bit. I actually don't like this as much as I thought I would. Let me turn this off. Let me get some. I got something better. Alright, there we go. Yeah, people who play it, Adam, I feel like there's some goblins out there, but like I'd say overall fairly based. I'm gonna put him just in the middle. I think like as supports go, he's a skillful hero. He doesn't have much built bullshit in his kit, unless he does, and then it's like really bullshit. Like when Rez is strong and his like cooldown rotation is too good, it is pretty rough. Like season 1.5 Adam Warlock was definitely not honorable. Yo, Papa Nurgle, thanks for hopping in. Good to see ya. Not a lot of rude Adams. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna maybe have a lower list. Like Count Doobie and Reinhardt are gonna be like goated people. I'd say Kangaroo Jack is a good tier. I'd say it's a pretty based character, but I'm saving Reinhardt and Count Doobie for the exceptionally based. Black Panther, bro. Black Panther's Count Doobie. I know all the support propagandists out there are screaming behind their keyboards right now with this take, but this character does take skill. No matter what people say about this character not taking skill, it's just because you can get a 4K in a narrow hallway and do it kind of easy. That's not the average Black Panther experience. If you're going out there and you're getting work done on this character, you are actually mechanically gifted. You are just better than them. And I do not care what the support propagandists say. This is a skillful character. Actually, yeah, we'll get to Thor. BP players are just doing it for the love of the game. True. True. Widow? Man, I actually don't hate Widow. Like in Overwatch, Widowmaker is like here. But like this version of this type of hit scan isn't too bad. I find people who play this character to be, they're not playing hella, right? They want to hit headshots, but they're not playing hella, right? That counts for something. I think they're going to go in Kangaroo Jack tier. I'm not going to put them in Reinhardt, Count Doobie. But I do appreciate somebody who's playing a pretty difficult character to get value off of, especially compared to freer characters like Hela and Hawk. Like they're out there doing some work. Yeah, with Mantis, it's a little bit much. But that is two heroes. That is two heroes to boost one guy. And that guy is saying, hey, I'm gonna hit my shots and carry the game. So at least they're, they gotta be good enough to play for two. So, I don't think that lowers it for me. Hulk? I mean, come on, guys. Hulk is Count Doobie. Most skillful tank in the game. Gets shit on by so many different things if you're not goated. Best ultimate in the game. Best BM in the game. The BM is so good that it's honorable because you go past the point of frustration if you execute it properly and you just make them laugh. No bias, by the way. Cap's Reinhardt. BM is bad manners. Hawkeye takes skill. Yeah, I mean the one-shot headshot characters do take skill. They do, but they are a little bit more they're frustrating to play against because Spider-Man also takes skill and you have to do a lot more work on Spider-Man. They're not like skillless heroes by any means, but they are able to get incredible value at a pretty medium-high threshold. Yeah, anything below Reinhardt for Cap would be outrageous. Here's my thing. Some Cap players do be going out there and just stall that objective. Like, they can be like annoying little goblins sometimes, but they can also be the best people of all time. I feel like you need to have a little goblin in you. You have that dog in you. I don't even... play Cap. You know, you can't be 100% honorable on this character. You're gonna lose every game. You gotta be a little dirty. But that's okay. You're playing a very based hero. This game is just your 9 to 5 for Cap's actually true. They do their job but nothing less. They have a thankless job. They will get so much value on the objective and get 0 stats, and they will get flamed for by their team for not having stats, and they will win them the game, and then they will get flamed again. You know what? They got that dog in them though. Am I using that correctly? I'm an unk. Sorry. Cloak and dagger. I mean, that's Loki tier. You're literally playing a character where you do not have to have your monitor turned on. You can play this character with your eyes closed. And then they have the audacity to complain about BP being broken. I'm not saying Cloak is broken, but I'm just saying, like, this ain't too tough. You have multiple cooldowns to make this very easy matchup for you. And these are the players that complain about BP the most. Like, literally the whiniest players I've ever seen in my life are Cloak and Dagger Lords. They will have the audacity to be the least knowledgeable person in your lobby, the most mechanically challenged person within 3 divisions of your rank, and they will have the audacity to flame you and tell you what to do. These guys are emblem farmers. They're like, I need to play a character so that I can get a better emblem. They don't even have fun. You cannot tell me Cloak and Dagger is fun. Strange is a tough choice. Strange is a tough choice. You know, I think most Strange players are pretty honorable. I think they're playing a pretty strong hero, not the hardest hero, but they are doing a job, a service for the team. I think Strange players are often people flexing to tank. And even though I say don't flex for your team, if you want to climb, I appreciate it when other people on my team flex for me. And I think that's just going to put Strange in the Reinhardt tier. Strange mains, usually pretty chill people. Usually, but there's those Strange mains that are not. And when they're not, they're really bad. And then, yeah, you can do some really fun stuff with the portals. If they're like a portal memer, they're instantly Count Doobie. If they're pulling off memes with the portal, they actually get bumped up a tier. Yeah, Thing might actually be the easier tank, but I feel like Strange fulfills a role for the team that most people don't know how to play without, right? He's the shield tank. And as much as I think people need to learn to play better and not learn to play and not be so dependent on a big freaking shield, you know, he's doing a service for his team. He's making the game a lot easier for them. Groot's dishonorable. This guy's not fun. This guy's just... People who play Groot want to get W's. They want to get that emblem. I don't... Man, you know what? Actually, what I'm going to do... Your mother's cheeks. Cloak and Dagger, he does not deserve to be on the Cloak and Dagger, on the same tier as Cloak and Dagger, but he does deserve to be Loki tier. Let's change the color for this one. Let's make this like gray, skull color. Yeah, you're having fun sometimes, like maybe 5% of the game you can have fun on Groot. There are moments that are fun. But also, these guys be fucking up your own team just as much, especially if they're not good. And this guy's just stats. This guy has just always been stats. He's still very good. Still very strong. Even after they've nerfed him so much, he's still very, very good. And like, still very not fun. Hawkeye. Is Hawkeye Loki tier? I don't think quite Loki tier, but Helga. He's giving me Helga from Hey Arnold vibes. He definitely like bullies his crush and then like, you know, is like a total beta male about it. Jenna, you're not honorable. You were honorable, but you've lost that. You've lost that so much. Jenna used to be a bottom 500 Wrecking Ball player in Overwatch 1. She was actually Count Doobie ascended to the 9th tier. Like actual god. Honor god. Did not care about her rank. Did not care about winning the game. She didn't care about that she was playing one of the hardest characters in the game in bronze. She would never swap off ball. And she would remain in bronze for the rest of her life. And like, honestly, super honorable. But then she just stopped doing that. She plays like Diva, Moira, Scarlet Witch. I'm married to a Scarlet Witch main, guys. Pray for me. Hella? I think Hella's got to be on the Loki tier. Like, actually the worst people in the world. They will always, almost always be toxic. They do take some skill, like we said. You got to be able to hit heads, but, I mean, it's pretty low bar. Right? It's not Scarlet Witch level skill floor, but it's not that hard either. The skill ceiling is not that high. Your dad is a bronze diva one trick, but he's a dad, okay? He's got kids, all right? Leave him alone. He is actually Count Doobie to the 9th tier for even playing the game, for loading it up in ranked. Parents kind of get an exception that we can let it slide for parents. They got meals to cook and soccer practices to pick up kids from and stuff like that. You know, that's different. Iron Fist. I don't think there's nothing wrong with an Iron Fist. You know what? These guys are out there kind of strong or not. They play Iron Fist. You know, Iron Fist was very strong recently. But like the true Iron Fist players who are still fisting today, fisting right now, those guys are pretty honorable. They'll go out there and die 20 times and they will keep on doing it. They're not going to swap. They just want to play their character and nothing else. They're not going to flame you most of the time. If they flame you, they're not a true Iron Fist player, because any true Iron Fist player has gone 6-20 many, many times in their lobbies. And they just understand. They're like, it's not your day. You're locking in your character. You're here to play the game. So if there's a toxic Iron Fist on your team, they're not actually an Iron Fist player. Yeah, his parry is kind of cheeks. It does kind of suck. The duration on it is a little rough, but that's why he's not in Count Doobie. That's why he's in Reinhardt. I just think the players themselves are actually pretty goated for never swapping. Iron Man. I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm feeling like Iron Man's just kind of like Helga. I feel like Iron Man players there's not really too many true Iron Man mains. People will play Iron when he's strong and they will ditch him right away as soon as he becomes not strong. Like, you don't see people playing Iron when Iron isn't good. Wolves players never swap either. True. Jeff. I mean, I just think Jeff Portrait belongs in Count Doobie. These guys receive the most shit on the ladder out of anybody. And they're just trying to have a good time. You know, they made it to your rank playing this guy. And this guy's been kind of strong the last 2 patches, not gonna lie. But historically, and I think in the future, Jeff's not gonna be like top tier character all the time. He's not even right now. And people hate Jeff. People have been hating on Jeff forever. He just wants to get some big swallows. He wants to spit on it one time. Jeff players are toxic as fuck. I mean, they take a lot of shit, man. Most of the time they're chill. Most of the time they're super chill. They're never the instigators, but they can get a little triggered. I don't know if that puts them down a peg for me. I don't know if that puts them down a tier. Because I think there are some absolute Jeff legends out there who just want to have a good time. Loki, I mean, he's actually just as dishonorable in this game as he is in any other game. I actually think he's such a based character. He's one of my favorite supports to play, but like, just the cloaky, a lot of people play Loki because they're trying to do this abuse thing that works every season because it's a cheaper ultimate cost for Luna. It's like another cloak ultimate. You just double the best support and it is just so poop to play into. It's actual butt. Jeffs are peak memers too. I've never met a Jeff who's not actually memeing. They are memeing like 90% of the game, and that takes some actual honor. You guys are crazy for thinking otherwise. Luna, yeah, fuck this character. I think it takes more skill than Cloak and Dagger, but not much. It's like the super easy characters and like way stronger than Dagger in most metas since the beginning of time. Actually, I think Luna's been better, other than like maybe season 0, or was it season 1? It was either 1.0 or season 0. There was like a cloak meta for a little bit. But yeah, Luna players, they are almost always toxic whenever they lose. They kind of have the same thing with the cloak problem where they're just like, they're boosted, you know? There's some base supports out there. These are not them. Magic? I mean, I think just putting a next to Iron Fist, they're like exactly the same. Like a true Magic main is honorable as fuck. They will play into counters. They will play on bad maps. And they're just wanting to go out there, play a pretty mechanically skillful character. Like so many of her matchups are skill-based matchups. Like they actually go out there and they're like, I want to win the game because I'm better. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. That's what honor is. Magneto. So you kind of have the strange thing where a lot of people flex to Mag. They're doing the role for their team. But I feel like just Magneto's so stupid strong since the beginning of time. He's also like a Mag main. They're kind of toxic. They do a service for the team, but like they're also just kind of emblem farming. Not the most skillful tank, but not skillless. Yeah, I think like Hawkeye, Helga tier. He definitely is picking on poor little Arnold, you know. Mag reminds me of Luna, where you have to play at decline because it's a staple of the class. Kinda, yeah. But Vanguard is just I'm not trying to be hateful towards supports, but the Vanguard role is a little bit more honorable just in general. Nobody wants to play Vanguard. That's what it is. Nobody wants to play that role other than true Vanguard mains. And so I think I do have to bump it up a little bit because they're usually at least filling for the team. Mantis is kind of based. I like Mantis. I think Mantis is a great designed hero. Very skillful hero. I think the sleep is a little BS, but yeah, I think if you're out there trying to win on Mantis, you're trying to like be like, okay, I'm gonna play the support role, but I'm gonna try and like actually have an impact on the game other than just heal bot, because you got to hit your shots on this character, and you are like damage boosting people, and like you're like a very enabling teammate. You're trying to cooperate with people most of the time just because of the way this character works. Moon Knight, come on now. Where do you think I was going to put him? I mean, I don't even have to explain this one. Namor, actually, they are, except for Krusty, I have not found a Namor player who's not a pedophile and or a racist. I mean, honestly, they deserve their own tier. They're the worst. They're the worst human beings. They play like the most anti-fun character in the game. They are emblem farming. Like everything bad we've said about any character on this list all applies to Namor. Other than Krusty. Krusty's my goat. He's actually like such a gem for not being a complete asshole. That's just the type of people who are attracted to this character. I think Jonah plays a little bit of Namor too, by the way. Penny, you know, I think I can't put it as dishonorable as your mother's cheeks. I mean, those cheeks have been dishonored like crazy. But it can't go much higher. You're playing the Vanguard role, I guess. You're playing kind of a character who's been historically ass, and that's the only thing bumping you up a little bit. But I feel like the thing that's tearing this character down is the people always think this character's good, so they don't even really get too many bonus points for that. And they're always playing it because they're like, I want other people not to have fun. This character's no fun at all. Kind of like Groot, but worse. No fun at all. Takes fun away from other people quite significantly so, especially at lower elo. Or they just throw your game at higher elo because they're on Penny. Penny mains are kind of despicable. That is my team up duo. The Namor team up duo. I know. I know. Sai? She's going up a tier because of the cheeks. Not gonna lie. The cheeks are carrying her. Because if you're playing Dagoon, in my books, that's honorable. He might not know the definition of the word honorable. Nah. Sai's fine. I think Sai takes some skill, honestly, to play. She's so strong. She's so freaking strong. But like, she can carry a game. Like I think people do swap to Sai and they're like, all right, I just got to do the work myself. And I do think that is honorable. Because like, it's not like, oh, I just got to swap to this thing so I can counter this thing. It's like, I just got to play something strong so I can actually have a better impact on the game. Yeah, there's some bullshit there, Jaru. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely some bullshit there. That's why she's not Reinhardt or Count Dooby. She's actually at the bottom of Kangaroo Jack. But I do think I've met a number of side players who are actually really nice people. They're not flaming people most of the time. They swap to the character that can have the impact and they try their best. And it is a skillful character. I wouldn't say it's the highest skill expression character in the game, but like she does take some mechanics and understanding of timing and flank routes, and like there's a lot of knowledge you gotta have to get the most out of her kit. But you don't necessarily need to know all of those things to get value, because she's just busted. Punisher, you know, these guys aren't Loki tier, but they're not high either. You know, they chose to load up Marvel Rivals and play a character that they could play since Call of Duty 1. You know, I don't get that. I don't understand it. They can also be toxic as hell. Punisher players can be. Actually, you know what? I'm bumping it down to Loki tier. I'm remembering all the toxic Punishers I've had on my team. They either are like super toxic and decent at the game, or they're like actually ass and throwing your game. Like there's no, that's as good as it gets. Is like they're not performing terrible, but they're toxic still. They're always toxic when they're performing well. Rocket, I mean, you got to put that right next to Cloak and Dagger. Look, there's an accusation. I want to talk about this. I'm not going to get into the uncomfortable part of this, but I just want to make a point real quick, and then I'm going to dip out of this topic. There is an argument that there has been a lot of hatred towards supports because of sexism. And I would just like to say that's at least not why I hate on supports. It's because, like, literally the game, if they want to fix that issue, needs to make characters that take skill. I'm saying these are skillless characters because they're skillless characters, nothing else. But I understand there's a lot of sexism too when it comes to that. I just want to make sure that I don't hate on these characters because of that. It's just because these characters are designed so poorly, and just like you don't have to know anything, or you don't have to have more than 2 brain cells moving to play these characters. Punisher players are first to sling a Slayer right after Namor. Funny because you can't play support for the life of you. Okay. But like when I play support, why I can't play support is because I go on Rocket and I try to do damage to things, right? I can't. It's just too boring. I can't play the heal bot character. I don't want to have that type of impact on the game. So I take an off angle on Luna and I try to do damage. So yeah, I do suck at the character, but I'm trying to have fun on the character, and that's why I suck at it. Witch? Come on now. Like, you know you play Witch because you can't aim. You know you play Witch because they're on Spider-Man. They're just trying to have a good time. They're not even that good on Spider-Man, and you're bronze, or you have the mechanics of a bronze player. And so you swap to Scarlet just to make poor little Spider-Man, who's out there trying his best in a gold lobby or wherever we're at, fumbling around on the character, really committing to the character to learn it. And you're like, you know what? I just want to turn my monitor or my screen in his general direction and just not let him have fun. Drooled on the keyboard playing Rocket, and we still won. And you remember, don't you? Yeah, like it just, I don't know. There's some supports in this game that are incredible. If Loki wasn't just this abuse of the support ultimates, he would be higher. I can't put him above Loki tier. I'm going to put him at the top of Loki tier because he honestly does deserve Helga or maybe even Kangaroo Jack. But like, I mean, I can't. He's Loki. He wants to be down here. Loki mains, if I put him up here, they'd be like, put him down there in the Loki tier. You know? And honestly, that thought alone puts him in Count Doobie, but I'm not gonna do that because they would hate that. Play Adam then? No, I mean, like, there's some really cool things with like the movement of Loki and like some fun things you can do. Like, he's a different character than Adam, but Adam's more based. Spider-Man, goated. Like, again, like, this is a character that people like will complain about so much, and it's like, he's just better than you, dude. If he's beating you, he's just better at the game. It's not because the character's busted. It's because this guy has 100 hours on his character and you have 20 hours spread out between 5. And he's put in the time and the work, and that's why you feel like he's busted. Because he isn't. You just get to a point where Spider-Man can't just be hard countered by a Scarlet Witch, and you're like, he's broken because I can't just suck him to death anymore. I can't just play cloak and dagger. But he's gotten to the point where he's good enough to play against the bullshit and actually smoke your ass. He's way more honorable than you will ever be. I'm putting him over Hulk. I'm putting him over BP. He might be number 1. I say this because I play tank. There's only 1 tank in the Count Doobie tier. There's 1 support in Count Doobie and 2 DPS. Yeah, they do that. Jaru, they do that. But even though they do that, their character's hard as fuck. You know, they got to get some value every once in a while. And even that's not super easy. I have video evidence of that not being super easy. Me dying many, many times trying to do it. Squirrel girl, I'm just a squirrel just trying to get a nut. I think squirrel girl players honestly want to have fun. I think this character's kind of cheeks, never really been strong. Now, if you whip this out on the Squirrel Girl maps because like you just want to spam and like there's some goblins on the Squirrel Girl, but like Squirrel Girl mains who play this on any map, play it on those big open maps and actually try to aim, you know, I think they're actually just wanting to have a good time. Bro, they just jump backwards and aim at the giant tank hitbox. But then they're losing. If they're shooting tank, they're doing it wrong. I mean, there's times to shoot tank, but like, you need to be getting kills on this character, and shooting tanks isn't it. Way more value in shooting squishies. Star-Lord? I don't know, man. I kind of want to put him in the Loki tier because I just feel like the most toxic people of all time are on Star-Lord. I don't think I've ever played with or against a wholesome Star-Lord player. I've never seen a slightly pleasant human being on this character, and for that reason alone, he's in the Loki tier. I don't know what it is about this character. I mean, everything about this character says he should be based, but he's not. I don't know, but all the goblins are on this character. Oh, sorry, Spidey, not Squirrel Girl. My bad. Yeah, I mean, that's part of the gameplay loop, but I just don't think it's enough to really warrant putting him lower, because like the Spider-Mans, there's some ride or die Spider-Mans. I'm talking about Spider-Man mains who are playing Spider-Man on maps with no ledges even. Sure, they're going to use the ledge when it's there, but they're also going to be playing Spider-Man when it's tough. Ride or die Spider-Man mains are honorable. Storm? Storm's just boring. I think she might be the most boring character in the game. I'm not even kidding. Like, she's definitely down there with Scarlet and Cloak for me. Even like Cloak is more fun than Storm for me. And she just gets W's. You know what? I'm gonna put her down here with cloak and dagger. Actually, this tier was meant to be only for cloak and dagger. I'm gonna take a lot of the characters and put them here. This is supposed to be a pretty unpopulated one. I'm gonna put Storm at the bottom here. I think the attitude of Storm players is better than the attitude of cloak and dagger players. But like, as far as, it's just not an interesting character. People who are playing this character are actually just emblem, all about the emblem. Witch over Storm is crazy. I mean, I think about them in the same way. They're just like, they're at a very similar level. Like, all these characters are like at about the same level for me. There's not that much difference between a Hela honor and like a Rocket honor. Thor, goated. You're playing the worst character in the game, who's actually hard to play. Unlike Penny, right? Like, you could say Penny or Wanda's also the worst character in the game, right? We're talking about the dirty three, but these guys don't take skill. This guy takes some thinking, takes some mechanics. Super honorable. First correct placement. That's actually rage bait. Venom, 19 inches of it. I think Helga is pretty fair. They're not like, you know, I'm gonna put them in Kangaroo Jack. I think about Venom players. I haven't actually seen too many toxic Venom players. I've seen one, and they were pretty bad, but that I can only think of one. They're usually pretty chill dudes. They're just wanting to go in there. They're not playing the most difficult character out there, but they're also not playing the easiest. You know, they're just out there trying to tank for their team in a fun way. And I think there is some fun to be had on Venom. He's not my favorite character, but I think I can understand other people having fun. Bucky? Bucky's fun, guys. Bucky's really fun. I like playing Bucky. I enjoy playing Bucky, and I might be biased because this character is ass to play against, and they're super toxic like half the time, and like they've been so strong for all of time. Like, everything, they don't hit the metrics to be in Kangaroo Jack. Like, everything on paper says Loki, but they are so much fun. I just like playing Bucky. I think he's an enjoyable character to play, and I gotta put him middle of the road just for that. I understand. He's a very fun character. Venom players usually just want to have fun, but also win. Yeah, he's a strong character for sure. Wolverine. Okay, we're talking ride or die Wolverine mains. We're talking about the season 0 to season 3. They played only Wolverine Reinhardt level. The people who swap to Wolverine when he's strong, we're not talking about those guys. Those guys are actually here in your mother's cheeks, dishonoring the Lord. All right, actually going to the dirtiest place in the universe. Like, not going to heaven. They've sinned too much. But the ride or die Wolverine mains, this is a fun character, guys. I don't care what you say. This is a skillful character. This is a fun character. It's a little cheesy, and that's why they're not in Count Dooby. But like, against most tanks in the game, you are responsible for outplaying them to get the big value, and I think that's pretty honorable. Fanta, based. So based. Never ever have I ever once ran into a toxic Fanta. I can't think of a time. They're having the time of their lives. Bucky and Wolf over Mag? But like, Mag isn't fun, dude. This isn't a how much fun tier list are they, but like, the attitudes of the players. And honestly, or the aura, it's more than the attitudes of the players. I think there's multiple things going into this, but like most Wolverines are decent human beings. I think Mag's like 50-50. There's some decent Mag players out there, kind people and honorable people, but you know, like they're wanting the emblem. They're not playing Hulk. They're not playing Thor. You know, I can understand why people log in and like, I want to play Bucky, I want to play Wolverine, and at the end of the day, that's part of it. That's a big part of it. Invis, I feel like a lot of people just play Invis for the cheeks, not gonna lie, and I don't blame them. But I think they're a pretty well-designed support too. As much as I struggle with the Invis, I think she's actually a pretty well-designed character. I think she has one thing that's kind of BS, and that's it. And it's not even that bad. It's because it's a push-pull. But the thing that sucks about it is there is like zero visual wind-up. So it is like there's not much counterplay. And I think for that, I gotta put her next to Adam here. I think she's a really well-designed character. You're not playing Cloak. You're not playing Luna. You're not playing Rocket. You are playing a character that is, you know, somewhat fun and interesting and can have some impact on the game other than just heal bot. Thing mains, I think, are just Kangaroo Jack, like just very mid. People who swap to Thing, probably just Helga. I mean, they're doing it for their team. Honestly, they're probably doing it not to win the game, but just to make their whiny people shut up. I feel like that happens more often than not with people swapping to Thing. He's fun. He's a well-designed hero. But, like, he's also a little anti-fun. What do you guys think of Johnny? I feel like there's very few toxic Johnny players out there. I know we might have a tainted memory of Johnny because he was very strong and everybody was playing him. But, like, think, the people who were sticking Johnny before that and after, what are they like? He was. I think he's like kind of strong now. He's still strong. But there are people who were playing Johnny before he was strong. Those people alone are actual legends. They are bumping this up an entire rank. He's going to go to Kangaroo Jack. He deserves Helga, honestly, for the average Johnny player. But the people who were playing him when he was ass are still playing him. Like when I see who's a couple of Johnny players that were like season 1.5 Johnny players, those guys are always super chill. They're cool people. They honestly deserve to be in Reinhardt. The rest of the Johnny players only play when only picked him up because he was strong. They deserve Helga. We're gonna even him out in Kangaroo Jack. Emma, ooh, I like, as much as I think Emma's gameplay is Loki, the thighs, I get it. I understand. You got a goon. I'm about it. No judgment. If you're playing Emma for the thighs, no blame. No blame. Ultron, actually goated. I think Ultron's actually super fun. One of the best designed support hero other than maybe Loki. Super fun. Doesn't really hate out too much stuff other than Panther and Spider. He does kind of hate them out a little bit, but like he's just, yeah, you're hitting your shots, you're doing damage, or you're not. And he's fun. He's on the support role, and he's a fun character. I'm gonna give it to him. Phoenix, I don't know. I don't think we have enough information about Phoenix players yet. Who's gonna stick to this character, right? Who do you guys where do you guys think she will be? That's the question. Right? She's got that kind of counter pick potential. She could be worse than Hella, right? Because she's got that like hard counter Rocket. But then again, she's hard countering Rocket and Penny, and that's it. So not too bad, you know? She's removing a lot of bullshit. And that's about it. They're playing her because she's OP, yeah, but she's also kind of like Hella, so I feel like she can't go too high on the list. Like she is very strong. She does a lot of good poke. She's probably gonna end up in the low-key tier, but I think I'm gonna wait on this one. We don't have enough information because there aren't players who have stuck to the character for a season yet. Guys, I am exhausted. I'm so sorry. I feel like I've streamed almost no time at all this week, but I gotta take care of myself. This is a rough week. I had a lot of fun. We only played like 3 games. I wish I could play more. I really would if I could, but I'm gonna pass out. Let's go raid somebody. We can just go set up this raid real quick. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really wish I could stay and hang out with you guys more. I didn't mean to open that. I like Papa Nurgle. He's a cool dude. Let's go raid him. Stick around for that if you would.
We've been getting mail fans.